What's up, everybody? It's 8 o'clock, and you already know what time it is. It is time for my show, The Mecca James Show. You know I give you fashion, politics, relationships, and everything in between. Tonight, people, we got a dope show. We got love and hip-hop from Atlanta star Traci Steele. You know we're going to talk about her relationships, her business ventures, and so much more. If you're a little shy, you can go in the chat room, blogtalkradio.com/Mecca Show and the number 1. Call us up, 347-857-4866. And you know you can follow me on Instagram, Mecca James. You can also follow me on Twitter, Mecca from Uptown. And if you miss any show with basketball wives, Tammy Roman, Miss USA, Hosea Chanchez, and Wendy Raquel Robinson from BET's The Game, you can download any of those shows and see any of my prior interviews. Now, today, people, it is going to be an amazing show. I'm so excited. I like her a lot. She got her head on strong. We have Love and Hip Hop of Atlanta star Traci Steele is in the building. She's on the line right now. We're going to talk about her business ventures. Who is Traci Steele? And so much more. And here she is, Traci Steele on the line right now. It's the Mecca James Show.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I got to give you the former hand clap. You know what I mean? I got to give you the hand clap because you do it real big.
That's a serious hand clap.
You know how we do. But before we go into your joint ventures and all your business opportunities, I told a couple of my friends of mine, I was like, I'm having Traci on the show. And it was like, we like Traci. You know, one girl put on Instagram, she was like, I can relate to her storyline. You know, I like Traci because she got her head on strong. So do you get that a lot from women that you connect with them?
Yeah, I do. I definitely get that. I'm probably one of the most sane ones on the show.
Exactly.
You know, so I get that and I understand it. You know, at the same time, I do have my moments where I do turn up and it's just a natural thing where I get pissed off and my New York / Jamaican / Bronx attitude comes out. But I think for the most part, I don't want to be, you know, crazy on the show. I just want to be my normal self, and I get a lot of people telling me, "Man, you know, you're classy. You carry yourself really well, even when you're snapping." So, you know, I'm appreciative of that. I'm glad that I actually get that type of feedback.
Yeah. People is like, we like Traci. So we want to know, because I did my research. You're a DJ. You toured with Neo, Music Soul Child. How did you get started with your DJing?
I started as a radio personality. I started in college radio, and then moved on to commercial radio, and I was an on-air personality. And the DJ thing just kind of like fell in my lap. I was waiting. It's crazy how the story is, but I was waiting on Big Drew, my son's father. I was waiting on him. I had to give him a ride home. We're talking about like 13 years now ago.
Wow.
I had to give him a ride home, and I was bored to death waiting on him. He was doing like a mix show meeting with all the mixers, and one of the DJs came up to me and was like, "You look bored here. Mix these records." And I was like, "Cool." I'd never even seen turntables. I never touched them. But
wow.
I ended up mixing the record, and dude was like, "Nah, that was lucky. He gave me 2 more records." He was like, "Mix these," and I did. And he said, "You are a natural DJ. This is what you're supposed to be doing." And I'm, you know, young and don't know what the hell's going on. I'm like, okay. So I just yeah, and I just started doing it, and you know, I've been DJing over 10 years. I think we're moving on to like 13 years now. And I found that this was my passion, and I never stopped doing it.
Now, you were already established as a DJ. What made you say, you know what, I think I should get on reality TV? How did that start?
You know, I'm a businesswoman first, so I'm always thinking about branding and marketing. And when I had the opportunity to meet Mona Scott Young, my mind just went to national, you know, recognition. Actually, it's global. I didn't even think it was global. I didn't know the show was that massive. But my mind went to national recognition. I knew that the show was crazy, but I felt like everybody, including myself, had their crazy moments in their life. So I didn't mind letting people into a portion of my life and showing that part. of it. And I felt like women would relate to me because, it's being a single mother, being cheated on during my pregnancy and having to continue on and remain strong. And then a woman in the industry who's dating someone in the industry dealing with that. I felt like there are women out there who will be like, girl, I feel you. So I met Mona and I actually walked up to her and was like, listen, you need me on your show.
That's a good look, and she did it.
Yeah.
Now, in case you don't know and you've been under a rock, Traci, child's father, because I hate to say baby daddy, her child's father is DJ Baby Drew, and he is a DJ for Chris Brown.
Right.
So I just wanted to get that clear out the way. Now, people wanted to know, how do you relate to the other females on the show? Do you have any conflict with anyone? Who's one of your closest castmates?
I would say, really, I didn't know really any of the girls, so none of them were my closest castmates. When you first meet somebody and you think they're cool, but you don't know them, so you just
you're like,
I don't
know.
So that's how I feel. I think the two nicest people to me are Rashida and Mimi. I think they're so sweet. But again, I don't really know them like that. I think Rashida is the coolest person ever. She just had her gorgeous little baby boy, Carter. I'm so happy for her. Big congratulations to her. Yeah. But as far as I'm not cool with, I don't be calling nobody or texting nobody. You know what I mean?
I do your thing. That's the best way to go.
That's
the best way to go.
Yeah.
How did you get out the a lot of people wanted to know popcorn holes, because I think I put that on Instagram. I said, I hope she trademarked that. If not, I'll do it and she can give me something for it. I'm about my money. So how did you come up with the popcorn holes, microwave?
This is, what's crazy? I never knew that it was going to take off. That terminology was going to take off the way it did. But I'm talking like years ago when I was in my early 20s, and Drew was rotating women like he do. I was sitting around with my girlfriends and we're just all talking about life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. And I would say, I'm so sick of these freaking chicks they just come in and out. It's like he microwaves them. And then it just kept coming. Like he microwaves these chicks. They like popcorn. They just pop and you keep it moving. And then I just kept using that. And for years I would say popcorn hoe and that microwavable bitch and never thought that the world would gravitate to it.
So many people, I was like,
it's in the Urban Dictionary now. It was
wow. So did you really trademark that?
I did.
Oh, that. Okay.
I had to. Yeah. Yeah, I had to get on that.
You're about your business. Now, there was an incident, because we're going to go into your business, but, people want to know about the love and hip-hop before anything. There was an incident when your father, the child of Drew, he had a woman over. Why were you so upset, even though you said you wasn't with him for about 6 years? What was that about?
You know what? I just, at the end of the day, when I'm doing business, I would like to keep it business. So, I'm coming to bring a check. And mind you, whoever's in the house don't got money like I do. So with that being said, why do you even have these broke bitches in your house in the first place? But okay, cool. So you fuck with broke bitches. All right. You're doing business with me. I got a big old check in my hand, and you got a chick on the couch running her mouth. Unless you are investing or dropping money, shut the fuck up.
Preach. Can you say it again?
That's it.
And this is why I got Traci on the show. You have nothing to say. People want to know. People was like, they was like, I like Traci. Some people didn't like Traci. I wanted you to address this because I got a lot. I said they were saying that, I don't think that storyline was true. I don't think the $25,000 was true. Just address that, because I had to address it, but I wanted to come from your mouth about the whole. What she did was she gave $25,000 to her child's father for a store. He had to put up another $25,000.
We both invested $25,000, $50,000 altogether into the sneaker store, and the partner who I met and talked to, and we sat down with lawyers, everything. The partner ended up stealing the money. And that's how that whole thing went about. I don't know why people don't think that's true. I mean, I am a businesswoman. I invest in stores or invest in businesses all the time. Do they think it's not true because I invested with my son's father?
I don't even know. I think it's because that on the reunion, you wasn't as mad as maybe some people would have been. You know what I mean?
I got my money back. What am I mad about?
Oh, you got the money back?
I got my,
that's why you wasn't mad.
Yeah, I got my money back. I ain't worried about. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know why people are always assuming things. Their assumption is, I gave him $25,000. He never invested in anything. He broke. He don't got no money. He got to come to me. That's not true. He got money. He just goes to other people to invest as well. So when he lost the money, he paid me back my money and was like, here you go, and keep it moving. So I don't, at the reunion, I don't have nothing really to be mad about. I already got my money back.
Okay, so we got the answer. Traci got her money back. Now, tell us about, what college did you go to? And then we're going to go into your businesses and all of that stuff.
I was in the Air Force. I started in radio in college because they had auditions. They were looking for radio personalities at Hampton University. I didn't actually attend Hampton University, but I worked at the radio station at Hampton University, and that's how I got my start. But I was in the Air Force for 4 years.
Wow, that's good. So you got great benefits.
Yes, ma'am, I am a veteran.
I'm always thinking stability. I'm just a tourist at heart. Forgive me on that one. Talk about your business, Still Pretty, the T-shirts, the lip gloss, all of that.
StillPretty.com. You know what? This is just the beginning to a multi-million-dollar company. Oh, trust and believe. Right now, I'm starting off small with my lip glosses and my T-shirts. But, of course, I'm going to keep building. I'm moving on to accessories. I'm going to keep, every quarter, every season coming out with a new line of maybe colors or so on and so forth as far as my lipsticks and my lip glosses. But StillPretty.com is all about women empowerment, really. It's all about what women love. And I'm just going to, whatever women love is what I'm going to try to supply to you. So my next product that I'm going to be selling is accessories and jewelry. I love jewelry. But I started with lip gloss because I'm addicted to lip gloss. Like, I have to put on lip gloss before I go to sleep. Something's wrong with me.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Like, I'm a lip gloss junkie. So I started with the lip gloss because I felt like that's what I love. And then, and the T-shirts is just all about the Still Pretty movement. I'm going to do some popcorn home T-shirts just because everybody keeps asking for them. And then I'm going to come out with different T-shirts, but then I'm moving on to the accessories. After accessories, I'm going to move on to clothing. The one thing I get a lot is when I post a picture of whatever I'm wearing on Instagram, people go crazy. Yeah. Oh, my God, your style is so sick. I don't have a stylist. I style myself. So I'm going to start looking. I'm not going to come out with a clothing line, not yet, but I'm going to start looking for clothing that I can sell. No. I'm going to sell clothing online, and it's going to be whatever I like, literally. Like whatever I would put on an entire outfit and sell that entire outfit. So that's the next thing I'm going to move with. Yeah. So I just want to build a Still Pretty brand into literally, I want to be like a Kimora Simmons. How she took Baby Fat and took it to a whole nother level. That's how I want to take it.
She got more famous than Russell.
For real. So, she's all about her business.
What's your sign? People in the chat, what's your sign? People want to know
I'm a
that.
Scorpio.
Okay, Scorpios is definitely in the building. So what people wanted to know about marketing and branding. How do you talk a little bit about that for the entrepreneurs out there that want to market and brand? How important is it to brand yourself?
It's very important. Your brand is who you are. It is what you represent. So if you don't know what your brand is, nobody else is going to know either. So at the end of the day, you have to come up with, okay, what is my brand? Okay, so Traci Steele is my brand. What is the Traci Steele brand? Well, my brand encompasses sophistication, class, intelligence, powerful women, empowering women. That's what my brand is. So whatever I try to put out into the world that represents Traci Steele has to fall under that. Well, at least I try. So that is my brand. And it's really working out for me because even when, unfortunately, some naked pictures got out of me, out to the media. Even when those pictures got out, people would say, but it's classy. And that is my brand.
It's classy.
It's crazy.
So it all works. You got more views. You got more people looking. I mean, if they're not talking, it's a bad thing. So either way, if it's good or bad.
I would rather them not be talking about me being naked. No, I would prefer that not to happen, especially since I'm a mother. I don't want anything to affect my son. So when I found out those pictures were coming out, I was devastated. I cried for 2 days straight because I was like, what is that going to do for my brand? What is that going to do for my son who goes to school? You know what I mean? That's not anything I would want to portray. That's not how I want to come out. I don't represent myself that way. When it did come out, though, I had to wrap my brain around the positive and keep it moving.
Honestly, I heard about it. I didn't see it, but nobody said anything negative. I didn't see anything negative on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that.
Feedback. Yeah, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't, and that's I'm really happy about that. At the end of the day, I thought it was just going to be really devastating. It wasn't, and so now I just got to keep moving forward and keep building, my brand as as I keep saying, and I have a goal, set my goal. Every month I have a goal. Every 6 months I have a goal. Every year I have a goal. So at the end of the day,
I read some of that. Do you read stuff like The Secret and things like that?
Absolutely. I live by The Secret. I live by Millionaire Minds, great books. I read these books because, this shit is true. First of all, the law of attraction is so very, very true. At the end of the day, if you remain positive, positivity will come back to you. But you have to stay focused on the positive things and stay focused on the things you want. But see, this is where people fall short. They keep speaking negativity. They don't even know they're doing it. They hate on people who are successful. Well, if you hate on success, you will never be successful.
Absolutely. I believe that wholeheartedly. That's why I wanted to tell you, even though you was on, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you never got caught up in the cattiness. How did you try to, how did you maneuver that?
I have no idea, because they certainly tried to throw me into some craziness, and like the situation where I was trying to get Erica and Shay to get along. I was really, honestly, I didn't want them to be friends. I knew they was never going to be friends, but I just really wanted them both to just clear the air, because they both would tell me things, and I felt like they should just sit down as women and tell each other. And so when that situation blew up and they started fighting, I felt like, damn, I'm in the middle of this.
You're like, it's really going to go down if the security
right. And then everybody blamed me. Oh, you should have known better. You knew they was going to fight. No, the fuck I didn't. I don't know if two grown women is going to fight. No.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I observed when I saw that. I know you was friends with Shay, and Shay was your homegirl. Although you connected more with Erica, is that because you both have children?
I absolutely connected more with Erica. Absolutely, yeah. Shay was just somebody I knew in the industry. That's not my homegirl. I never knew her past Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So it was like kind of like, we kind of initially gravitated to each other because Shay is a lot of fun to be around. I didn't know Erica at the time. And then once I met Erica, clearly I'm going to gravitate towards her because she's a mother. And me and Shay would have disagreements on, she's not a mother. We would literally argue about how a woman who is a mother deserves this respect. And I feel wholeheartedly that because I'm a mother, I should be put on a freaking pedestal. I raised this little boy. I am a good stinking mother. And you are going to respect me. And you're going to treat me like I deserve to be treated. And Shay does not necessarily feel that way. She's like, why should you be put on the pedestal if he got another girl, which is Shay? If he got another girl, the other girl should be put on the pedestal. Okay, well, I don't give a shit about no other girl. All I know
I don't care about that because I just have
I don't care about that broad. All I know is I am a damn good mother, and you're going to respect me.
Absolutely.
So we would argue about that. Whereas,
did you feel like maybe you saw? Wait a minute, these are the popcorn holes that I have to fight off of Drew. Did you ever think that when you thought of Shay after you met Erica?
No, I never thought of Shay as a popcorn hoe because Shay was really actually in a relationship with Scrappy. She wasn't a jump off. She wasn't the side hoe. She was in a relationship. Her and Erica and Scrappy went their separate ways, and then Shay stepped into the picture, not in the middle of it, literally after. And, Shay thought that she was in a relationship and that they were in love, and Scrappy was on some other shit.
Wow.
So when I would sit down and talk to Shay, Shay would tell me, like, I wish Erica would understand I'm not the side hoe. I am in a relationship with this man. Why are you talking about me as if I broke up your relationship? I didn't break up your relationship. So I would sit there like, well, why you don't tell that to Erica? Why you telling me?
Yeah, I'm like that. Let's just clear the air. I'm the middleman. Go to the direct person.
Yeah, go to her. And so I tried to make that happen, and that backfired. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, I put your picture up. The dude was like, "Yo, is Traci in a relationship?" I was like, "I don't know." I'll ask her, "What is your status? Are you single?"
I'm single. Yes, absolutely. I'm single.
The dude that you was with on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah.
Was that your official relationship after Drew, or you had relationships prior, but you just,
I had I had another relationship. After Drew, I had one more relationship, and Drew met him, and we, my son met him, and we dated for a long time, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. And then Deshaun came into the picture. So, I'm really not one. Everybody was like, you 7 years, you ain't been with nobody. Sit down. Go sit down in a stadium full of seats.
I was like, nah, I doubt that.
Have a seat. Calm down. I'm not the type of chick I'm not Drew. I'm not going to date everybody. That's not me. I have standards, and you don't reach my standards, I ain't fucking with you. So it's a lot of dudes that don't reach my standards. So I take my time. I chill. I don't rush into anything. I'm not in a rush. My son means the world to me. So whoever steps into my world has to be on the level where you can meet my son. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm sorry if I have high standards. My bad.
No, you shouldn't be sorry for that.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a queen. My son is a prince. I ain't running around like Mama D talking about the palace, but you
That's
you
gotta
be
topic.
Yeah, right. But you gotta be on a certain level for me, mentally, financially. Look, I'm sorry, I'm not dating a broke dude. I ain't broke. I am a hustler. I'm a businesswoman. I need someone who's mentally on my level.
Exactly. They was telling me your net worth. I didn't even know. I was like, Dad, y'all going into her net worth, but you got it like that. So you have to. Somebody got to come to the table with. I work
very hard. I work hard. At the end of the day, I work hard, and I hate for people to be like people on Twitter. You don't know nothing. You just talking because you want to. How you running around with $25,000, but you live in an apartment? Stop. I own 4 houses. Kiss my ass.
I say that.
I live in an apartment because I want to live in the city till I find my next house. I wish I would stop sweating.
I know that's right. I'm a homeowner right now, and I want to go into the rental property too. Okay, I'm doing it by myself too. But working on the real estate license, I'm a hustler. Getting these shirts, working Board of Education, I'm doing it. So you have to come to the table with something. You're not just going to eat off me. You better bring your own plate.
No. Yes, honey.
So that's why I had you on the show, because I just was like, I can relate to her. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the New York hustling thing. I don't even know what it was, but I was like, if anybody I get from Love and Hip Hop ATL, it has to be Traci, because she about it. Even the men were saying that. Even the dudes that I know, they was like, she about that money.
No, it's for real. That's the real
like,
thing.
I don't know what's wrong with her father. He about that money.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't remember where I read this. And when it comes to me, I'm gonna tell you. But I read this somewhere where people who say stuff like money is not important, money isn't everything, they always want to be broke. So here's the problem. Okay, I understand that money is not the most important thing in your life, but you have to put importance into money, or you're not gonna get none. You have to put value to money, or you're not going to receive it. So if you keep running around talking about money ain't important, money ain't nothing, you ain't going to get it.
Because you don't got it. That's why. Give them 100,000, 250, and they'll change their mind.
Honey, let me tell you, when I get a check, I'll be like, yes.
What? Residual income?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, and then I got checks coming in every direction. I believe that you really need to have checks coming in every damn direction. You do not put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? So I get 6, 7 checks all over the place. That's how it's supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you're a woman in your household, this is what you need to do. If you're a woman, you're a single mother running your household, find a way to get another hustle. You got one job, it's not good enough. You will never be a millionaire working for the next man. Never. All you're going to do is make the next man millions.
And pay his mortgage. That's all that is.
Bam.
We on the same page. I know we've been talking for a minute now. Wow, it's so much questions that I want to tell you about. So tell us, I know this Friday you're going to be on 106 in Park. Tell us about that. Tell us about all your social media, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. I want to put all of that out there so people can follow you.
Okay. 106 in Park this Friday is me and DJ Baby Drew. We're going to be giving Bow Wow and Vanessa Simmons a DJ lesson. So that should be a lot of fun. And then they're gonna kind of battle each other, Vanessa and Bow Wow, and see who's the best and go from there. But we're gonna be on the show, and that's really exciting. I'm really happy about that. And then my social media, everything is at Traci Steele. Everything.
Okay.
At Traci Steele.
Everything is at Traci Steele.
At Traci Steele. And then my website is Traci Steele. And then my online store is steelepretty.com. Steele, my last name, pretty.com.
Yes, I love that. You have any, who's your favorite DJ, and any advice that you want to give to women out there that's trying to, get their hustle on business-wise?
Yeah, my favorite DJ is Spin Bad. He's in New York, and I think he's dope. Oh, Jazzy Jeff is dope, super damn dope. Mm-hmm. Who else? I'm pretty sure there's like a million other DJs that I love, but those are the two that I'm thinking off the top of my head. And then as far as business advice for women, first I would say find out what you love. Find your passion. Because one thing I've learned, at least for me, is if you're chasing money with no passion in it, you're not going to make no money. You might make some, but if you love what you do and you're passionate about what you do, oh my God, landslide, the money is going to come. It might not come initially because that's how startup businesses are. You got to invest in the business. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in the brand. And then it takes time. Nothing is overnight. But if you stick with it and you stick with your passion, it's going to come. Imagine if I would have stopped DJing, 10 years ago, where I would be right now. You know what I mean? So this, being on radio and being a DJ took me to a whole nother level. It took a long time, but it took me to a whole nother level. I found that, a lot of my interns and young women, they want things yesterday. They want what I have in 2.3 seconds. Yesterday. It took me 13 years. So patience, and persistence, and stick with it. If you give up on it, it's not going to happen for you. I also see that with young women where they want to be a DJ. They DJ for 3 months. They ain't making the money I'm making. They give up.
That's not your passion then. I mean, I always say, I had an interview with the owner from Fubu, and I said, right now we live in a microwave society. Everybody wants something 5 minutes or less. Success, money, relationships, everything.
Yes. It's true. You're absolutely right.
It's true.
So,
it's true.
That's something I would tell women is just, stick with it. Find your passion. Stick with it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your brand. Find out what your brand is. Go online. Read books. Go to school. Find out how to market. Find out how to build. Think big. Do not put yourself in a box. You can attain anything you want. You want to be a pilot? Go do it. You want to be an astronaut? You can do it. You want to be the next president? You can do it. But think big. Stop thinking to yourself, I'm going to be a nurse, and that's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life. There's nothing wrong with nurses. I love y'all for taking care of me. But if you have another love, go after it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being on the Mecca James Show. You can I'm following you already on Instagram. You can follow me back. And before you get out of here, I just want you to do a drop, Traci Steele, Love and Hip Hop ATL, say something, and then you can go.
What up, it's your girl, DJ Traci Steele of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and you know who you rocking with. The Mecca James Show is on point. Make sure you tune in and turn up.
And I want you to know, follow me on Instagram, Mecca James. Follow me on Twitter, Mecca from Uptown. If you missed any of my shows with Tammy Roman, Miss USA, Hosea Chanchez, and Wendy Raquel Robinson from BET's The Game, the Fubu Designer, My Love, What Do Men and Women Really Want in a Relationship show, or any of my shows, go to www.blogtalkradio.com/Mecca show and the number 1. You know, we just give you music. You know, we have so many people coming on in October. I got Tammy Roman coming on. I have a surprise that will be coming on the show the end of this month. It's going to be amazing. I want to surprise you, but I'm going to give you some more music, and make sure you tune in and make sure you support the Mecca James Show shirts. It's the Mecca James Show, y'all.